in the sand, there's a monster. The woman, completely clueless, steps right on it, only to find herself stuck tight as a drum, unable to break free. A man tries to play the hero, but he barely gets a couple of steps before the sand grabs hold of him, sending him tumbling down hard. He yells for help, but the sand swallows him up fast. Panic sets in among the others. Then along comes Emma, cautiously reaching out her hand. Something strange happens. Countless thin threads start wiggling out of the sand, following her hand's movements. Emma gets an idea, grabs a sausage, and hurls it far away. Next thing you know, the sand gobbles it up, but the sausage thrown the other way survives. Turns out, shifting to the other side is the ticket out. Seeing this, Tom decides to use surfboards to get across. Just as he's about to make it, the board starts moving on its own. Tom slips, luckily catching himself, but then countless threads emerge from the sand. While he struggles, threads attack his belly like crazy. At the brink, he leaps onto the board with all his might, narrowly escaping, but his belly's torn up bad, bleeding like a stuck pig, and the pain knocks him out. The chubby guy urges them to call the police, but the phones are in the trunk from last night's party. Blonde girl takes a risky call and steps on the bumper, hand holding onto her friend, other hand fishing keys into the car. But as she opens the trunk, her leg blocks it. A passing police car startles her and makes she fall. Her fingers are caught in mix, screaming in pain. Everyone's scared the cops will drive off, shouting for his attention and warning of the sand monster. But the cop doesn't buy it at all and steps out. Luckily, wearing shoes keeps him safe from the monster, but suddenly, his keys fall out. As he bends to pick them up, the sand grabs him tight. As the man reaches for the keys, sand holds him so tight that he can't yank it out. Slowly, the sand swallows up half of his arm until he pulls out his pepper spray, and the monster finally lets go. Yet his arm's been bitten off. With a painful scream, he collapses and becomes the monster's afternoon snack. At this critical moment, a man thinks of wrapping towels around his feet, makeshift shoes, to step on sand. The woman in the car tosses him the towel, but just as he catches it, he slips and takes a nasty fall. Countless tentacles crawl over him, and in less than a minute, he's completely swallowed by the sand, leaving only bloodstains.